for an opening statement.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much for holding today's hearing on the status of Environmental Protection Agency's Brownfields program. First, I'd like to welcome all our witnesses to the hearing and look forward to your testimony, which I've read and made comments on, so I'll be asking a few questions, and to our dialogue on this highly successful program. I'd also like to formally welcome Mayor Deborah Robertson from City of Rialto to the subcommittee. Rialto has benefited in the past from the Brownfields programs, and they continue to have some programs that both Ms. Norma Torres, Congressman Pete Aguilar and Norma Torres represent, and look forward to working with them to address them. I look forward to hearing about how your community has utilized the program productively. This is the second time this committee has turned to this subject in as many Congresses. Since we met last on this subject, the program has continued to operate as it has since its creation in 2000, efficiently and successfully. In fact, the data provided by EPA shows that since its inception, the Brownfield programs has leveraged more than 122,800 jobs and over $23.6 billion in cleanup and redevelopment funding. Nationwide, communities have assessed more than 26,400 properties, cleaned up more than 1,500 sites, and have made 66,800 acres ready for reuse, back on the rolls. For every dollar of brownfield funding, more than 16 of other public and private dollars are leveraged, and more than 8 jobs are leveraged for every 1,000 of EPA brownfields expended. It is undeniable that this program is working as it should, and that communities across the nation are benefiting from the investment of the federal dollars in the program while effectively returning brownfields into income producers. I am troubled, however, by the recent press reports that the new administration plans to eliminate nearly 40 separate programs at EPA, including the Brownfields program. In fact, I, along with Ranking Member DeFazio, Vice Ranking Member Esty, as well as Ranking Members Pallone and Tonko from the Energy and Commerce Committee, sent a letter to the EPA Administrator on March the 10th, 2017, on this very subject, requesting answers. Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask for unanimous consent to enter this into the record.
Without objection.
In this letter, we sought the clarification as to whether or not the administration will support or eliminate this program. I'd like to know for the record that as of this date of this hearing, we have received no response. To me, the administration's reluctance to publicly support the Brownfield program is puzzling. By all accounts, this program has been extremely, very, very, very successful. Every witness that testifies on a hearing the last Congress spoke very supportive of the program. In fact, one witness called it right law for the right reason. However, this program's successes have been hindered by the lack of funds. By EPA's own estimates, over the past 5 years, funding deficiency have caused 1,676 viable proposals to go underfunded. These sites are not only sitting idle and unproductive, but we are missing out on the returning investment of these sites. In fact, at these proposals to receive funding, it is estimated those grants would have leveraged approximately 54,680 jobs and over $10.3 billion in public and private financing. It begs the question, why aren't we investing more in redevelopment of brownfield spaces? If this is the success rate of an underfunded program, imagine the potential economic impact and potential for job creation that would come from fully funding the program. Mr. Chairman, this is a program that has received bipartisan support in the past, and I hope it will continue to receive bipartisan support in the future, and that we support an increase for the EPA for this program. The program success speaks for itself. Again, I welcome our witness, and thank you, Mr. Chairman, for holding this important meeting, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you, Ms. Napolitano.